everyone, welcome to another video. I'm sorry if I look so blue. I don't understand why it looks, I think it's just the lighting. It's still really dark outside. It's early in the morning, by the way, and it's dark, so it's making me look a little just blue for some reason. It also makes like my eyes like, that's so weird. Anyways, hi. I am about to go on a run with David. Cove stayed over at my mom's house last night. My sister was down and she asked him to stay over, and I was like, you know what? Sure. If I can have a little bit of me time without him, I'll take it. Anyway, so I figured, you know what? Let's go for a run. It's actually really warm out. We've had insane warm weather for February, like spring weather, which is just so weird to us. Hello, David. So I figured, you know what? Let's go for a run together. We've been trying to get into the groove of running a little bit more, increasing that cardiovascular endurance a little bit. The only problem is that we just ate, and so I'm feeling a little full. Like I wasn't planning on running, and then after, so okay. My train of thought is everywhere. I'm doing a lot of filming today since Cove isn't here, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna film like right away, but we have a very like dark morning, so I can't really film when it's that dark because I really rely on natural light. I just prefer natural light, and I find natural light just looks better when it comes to filming, but as you can see, I look blue, so I can't really film right now. So I was like, okay, after breakfast we'll see, and it's after breakfast and I still look really blue. So I was like, okay, let's go for a run. Although my stomach now is really full after breakfast. That wasn't my intention. I usually sometimes when I run in the morning, I'll have like half a granola bar or like half of a banana. And so yeah, I didn't do that, obviously. Anyway, so we're gonna try and run on a full stomach. We'll see how it goes. And hopefully by the time I get back, I can start like filming, getting ready to film, and then I'll have some sunlight to film. Because I'm actually filming, I'm a little nervous to talk about this, and I was like, maybe I should wait to talk about it, but I was like, you know what, let's just talk about it. I'm working on a course, doing like a I wouldn't call it like a self-love, more like a self-appreciation, trying to find some confidence and just love or appreciation, being proud of your body. Working on a better relationship with your body is really the goal of the course, and I'm actually really excited about this. I've had huge imposter syndrome about this course, but with the course there's a lot of filming and like long videos to do. Like I did my first like week of the course because it's 6 weeks, and I did my first week of video footage, and it was like an hour of footage that I cut down to 30 minutes, which is a lot of editing to do instead of like a vlog, which is usually like 10 to 15 minutes, which is a bit easier to edit rather than sitting down and talking and talking and talking. They're kind of just big videos to do, and I have, well, 6 big videos and 2 smaller videos that I'm gonna do, but I'm excited. I'm actually really excited about it. I was working on it this morning. There is a meditation in there, which I'm really excited about, because at first, like filming and recording the video, I'm always like, oh, is it really that good? Because you know, when you do something yourself, you're like, oh, like you're not sure, and that imposter syndrome kind of sets in. David just listened to it and he's like, yeah, it's great. And I was like, okay, great, good, okay, I'm feeling a little more confident now in the course. I mean, no matter what you do when you're stepping outside of your comfort zone, it is really like nerve-wracking for sure, and this is definitely outside my comfort zone, but I think it's something that so many people can really work on. And of course, like what I love about this course, or what I'm doing with this the company that I'm doing the course through, is that you have like unlimited access. Our relationship with our body always changes, and especially as a woman, like if you get pregnant and things like that, or your body just fluctuates in weights and things like that, I think it's important to appreciate your body. No matter the journey you're in, you might not be at your goal, but it still is important to have a good relationship with your body. With this course, no matter, like you can go through the course, work on your relationship with your body, and that's great, and you're feeling good, but maybe 6 months down the road, a year down the road, your body changes and you're struggling with your relationship with your body. You can always go back and work through those kind of like internal feelings that you're having. That's what I think is great. And sometimes we need to remind ourselves of these like realizations, like, oh yeah, actually the way my body looks is the least interesting thing about me. There's so many cool things about my body that I can do, like lift weights, run, whatever. That is what I'm excited about the course. As you can tell, I'm a little excited. I'm also feeling nervous because I'm like, oh, this is something new. Like, are people gonna like this? Like, I just hope that people can always feel good about their body. And I know that a lot of my videos on Instagram especially do help with that. So I hope that with the course, it can really help just dive into those feelings a little bit more and a little bit deeper. Anyway, so since Cove's not here, I really wanted to film a couple of them. But right now I'm rambling, and if I don't start getting myself ready, getting some socks and getting ready for a run, then I'm gonna delay everything. So let's go for a run. I don't know how much we're gonna film. Thank you for the socks, kind sir. I need to put a sweater on or else I'm gonna freeze. I don't have a tripod, so you guys are a little awkwardly low. So Dave and I, we finished our run about like 20 minutes ago. I am beat. This is my second day in a row of running. Like, I made a goal to run at least 3 times in January because we're having a really warm winter. I was like, oh, it'll be perfect. I'll be able to get at least 3 runs in because usually in the winter you can't get much. And I'm not very good at running in the winter here when it's icy and snowy. I avoid it because I've tried it and almost killed myself. So I try and just do it on the warmer days. It's a bit easier. And so I thought in January we would at least get maybe a couple runs in. I didn't get any runs in January at all, but since it's so nice, I ran yesterday, which it was beautiful. It was sunny. I loved it. And then today I was like, you know what? Yeah, it'll be good to go for a run because it's warm. Why not take advantage of it? And I honestly didn't feel like lifting, but this is my second day of running. And honestly, I was feeling it a little bit today. For someone who just like doesn't run to goes into running, like, yeah, it is a bit of a change. I wouldn't recommend it, but I'll take what I can take in the winter, that is for sure. So we did a 5K, which wasn't bad. I was hoping that my time would be better because I just adjusted my interval time to a little bit longer. Before I was doing 3 minutes on, 1 minute off, just to keep my heart rate as low as possible. Well, in like zone 2, not as low as possible, but in zone 2 to keep it low. And so I upped it to 4 minutes on, 1 minute off. I'm not a great runner, so that's why I'm doing these intervals. And so I thought that my 5K time would be a little bit better because I was running longer. And it was better, but it wasn't as fast as I would have liked it, I guess. I don't know. Like, I'm happy, I'm grateful, don't get me wrong. But I do wish that my 5K time was just a little bit faster than I thought. I'm gonna give myself grace for someone who didn't run all of January. Literally the last time I ran was on Christmas Day because it was super warm. So Christmas has been quite a while. So for me, not running to running 2 days in a row, you know what, it's not bad. I did shave some time off by switching up my intervals and it's been better. So I gotta give myself some credit there. Anyways, it's a little bit lighter out and I'm finally gonna start getting into filming for the course. I'm just trying to get my things all together. I have my workbooks here. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I can at least get 2 videos in. That would be really great. My aim is to kind of get this course ready and done for March, which I feel like that will come up really fast, and there's like a lot of editing to do on top of like everything else that I have to do. Also, my computer, oh, I didn't tell you guys. So here, let me show you. Oh, it's starting to go away. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, last week my computer randomly started doing these lines. Here, I'll show you. See, my computer started doing these random lines across my screen. When I scroll down, they kind of go away. But when I like leave it, they come back. You can see it, I don't know if you can see it, they come back. Same in my toolbar here. Anyways, last weekend I couldn't figure out, ooh, the lighting's not too bad. Last weekend I couldn't figure out like why the heck my computer was doing that all of a sudden. Like, I didn't understand why. I just like was working on my computer, I think all day Saturday, and then I obviously in the afternoon, evening, spent time with Cove and David, and then I went back to working after putting Cove down to bed, and all of a sudden my computer started doing it, and I was like, what the hell? I thought it was the browser that I was on, and I realized it's my entire computer. So I asked my stepdad, he's really into computers and he knows a lot. We're looking at it, we can't figure it out. We call Apple and they're like, oh, it's gotta be something inside the computer because that's weird. So the closest Apple store to me is an hour away, and I was like, okay, like I need to figure out like if I need my laptop, and so I need to like kind of get this sorted as fast as possible. And so I was like, okay, we're gonna go to the Apple store, see what's up, because the people on the phone on Apple was like, you gotta go into the store, can't really diagnose it. So I went into the store, drove an hour there with David, and come to find out the guy looks at the base and it was cracked. It's cracked on my screen, so that's why my screen was doing it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Like right there, there's a crack right there. I was like, oh, we're all just blind and we didn't see it. It's not super obvious, but we all didn't see it. And I was like, okay, we came here for nothing. It is functional for now. I can still use it. I have an external monitor hooked up, and it's like, it is nice to have an external monitor, that is for sure, but it's something to get used to. Anyways, that being said, that ramble, I've been a little bit everywhere the past week. Everything's been a little crazy. At least I still have a functional computer and I can hook it up to an external monitor and keep editing. That's how things have been going lately. Not so great in that aspect. I need to stop talking and rambling, but I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in so long, so I have so many things to update you guys on, but I need to stop so I can start filming for this project. I gotta get into a talky mood. I'm sitting at the same spot that I was at in like the last clip that you guys saw, sitting at the computer. This morning, woke up bright and early. I wake up bright and early every single day. It's funny because Cove had stayed at my mom's with my sister and they were like, did you sleep in? And I was like, no, I never sleep in. It just like, it's become such a habit for me to like wake up at 5. My sleeping in is waking up at like 5:30, 5:45, maybe 6 if I'm really tired. But yeah, I'm awake early. I've always been an early riser. I love to wake up early because it's like just peaceful. Nobody else is awake and it's nice. And especially as a mom, it gives me time to do stuff where I get to journal, meditate, work, which you guys saw. So yeah, Cove is down for his nap. That is why I'm sitting here. I made myself lunch. I'm pretty much almost all done my lunch. And I'm gonna get into editing my 2 videos that I filmed before. And hopefully I can smash those out fairly quickly. They aren't as long as my other one, but you know what? Hopefully we can smash them out quickly, get things organized and all that jazz. Like literally my days during the week are so structured and like I need to go with the routine because if we don't have the routine, then like I don't get a lot of work done. So it's like I wake up at 5, work from 5 till 6:37, depending how long Cove sleeps. Then we get up, play with Cove, do my stuff with Cove, errands, things like that, from like 7 till noon, and then Cove sleeps from noon till 1:32 depending on the day, and then I get as much work done as I can. And then when he wakes up, we play a little bit, David comes home, he takes over Cove, I go and work out, have supper, and then it's Cove's bedtime, put him down to bed, David puts him down, and then I like sit down here and I'm like sometimes, especially because before I used to be able to like sit with my laptop and work in front of the TV. Now I'm just sitting over here and I'm like, yeah, I got a lot of stuff done. It's a little stressful. Anyways, I know you guys don't probably care about that, but that's what it's like behind the scenes. I want to share like a little more behind the scenes of like how my days kind of go. If you guys are interested in knowing more of like things that I do, because I do very many things. I wear very many pants. I do like a lot of content creation like this, and I'm creating a course, which we talked about in here. I also sell crystals on Etsy. That is just like a small little side business that I do, but I do love it. I love to do it. It's so much fun. I'm a huge crystal girly, if you didn't know. And then I also sell stuff on my website, and then I do some other like admin work for somebody else, and then I also do all like my business stuff. Like it's a lot. Like I do like all the not fun accounting stuff and like that kind of stuff, organizing all that, and then yeah, content creation, things like that. So if you want to know more, if you want to see more behind the scenes of like what I'm working on, things like that, let me know. It looks like a dungeon in here. One of the lights just burnt out, so it's a little dark in here. For some reason I decided to drink a smoothie as a pre-workout snack. That was a really bad idea. I literally cannot stop peeing, and I've been peeing like every 10 minutes. It's not good because I honestly feel like I need to pee again. My training has been consistent to say the least, which is good. That's a win for me. I've been kind of dabbling in a couple CrossFit workouts. I know my last video was like, I'm stopping CrossFit for a while. Now I'm kind of like, I miss it a little bit, but not too much. Like there's just some days where I want to get like a good sweat in. So that's when I do a CrossFit workout. We are still gonna continue on some of the ollie lifting. So today we have back squats and push press. But the back squats kill me. They're literally a set of 3 at 10. And then we have push press, which I need to get more consistent and comfortable doing a push press, a jerk, whatever. I need to get more consistent with that, more comfortable with that, because I'm like scared. I tweaked my back the other day where I did like a jerk, and I just happened to like let my back go just like a little bit, and I just felt like a twinge, and then I felt like I kind of had tweaked my back a little bit, and I was like, oh no, like I don't want to go down the whole route of like back pain, that kind of thing. So that's just something that I'm like hesitant on, but I know that's something that I need to work on. So we're gonna be doing that today. Usually I've been doing strength and hypertrophy. I mean, I've been loving it and I think it's really great for me. It's been really helping just build my upper back, but I'm honestly feeling like I want to do a little bit of an interval training today. So I think I might just do a simple, easy CrossFit workout. I'm really just trying to ease my way back in. I'm not doing them every single day. I'm doing them like every second to third day. So it's just a couple times. And I mean, like, I posted my video a couple weeks ago where I was like, yeah, I'm not doing CrossFit workouts, and here I am. But at the same time, I'm not in the mood to do them every day. I'm in this like super flowy state with what I do when I work out. I'm not really cherry picking that I'm avoiding like exercises that I'm weak at. I'm just trying to find a groove and some happiness and not want to burn myself out. I always find when it comes to this time of year, I really do struggle with just the gym. And January and February are like the hardest months. March, it depends, the weather. That being said, I'm just really in this like flowy state where some days, like if I'm feeling low energy, yeah, I'm probably gonna stick to more bodybuilding, strength, that kind of stuff. And then on days where I'm feeling like a little bit better, maybe a little more high energy, I'm gonna move to more CrossFit stuff. I just wanna be flowy. Maybe some days I'm gonna go for a run. Maybe some days I'm gonna do Pilates. Like, I wanna have this flow state in my workout, and I don't wanna feel pressure to be like on a schedule, and if I miss it, I'm like screwed. And that's what I like about the Simply Manners app, is that like whatever I want to do, I can kind of do, and I can kind of be flexible in between the workouts. So that being said, yeah, I'm still working on the things that I was working on last time, like building my glutes, building my core, but then I'm also trying to dabble into a couple things that just kind of gets me up, gets me moving, because I just want to kind of get my body moving sometimes. Anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna go pee again, and we'll start the workout. Now you'll be in this American moment. Okay, let this be a lesson to you. Calculate your weights before you do it. Totally miscalculated. Really, like, it felt heavy that first round. I was like, why does this feel so heavy? Is it just because I'm tired? No, I actually put 10 pounds more on the bar. Hey, you know what? I guess it's progress. I mean, I struggled through that. It felt so slow, but I'm here. I did it. Now to the push press. So apparently my upper body isn't that tired, although I have been going pretty light with the push press just out of being nervous. I actually ended up upping the weight. I started at 75 pounds. I started this very light, so I'm just trying to progress nice and slow. Just a reminder. I started at 75 pounds because that was my weight that it was last week. And then I did the first set and I was like, oh, you know, it's feeling a little light. Let's push ourselves just a little bit. And I ended up putting it up to 80 pounds, which in theory isn't that heavy for me, but you know what? I just want to get used to being under the bar and not hurting myself. So it's a win, because considering how slow and how painful it was to do my back squats, I was a little worried, but you know what? Wasn't too bad. Now I'm starting to second guess my choice of doing a little bit of a CrossFit workout, but it is an easy one. Technically, it's pretty, like, not easy, but like, what am I trying to, I can't think of the word. Just consistent, that's the word. Consistent. Why did it take me so long to figure that out? It's just like a bit of a flowy one. I think after a while, yes, it's gonna get a bit like exhausting, but you know what? I'm just gonna try and go with the flow. That's the point of it. It's not to like redline too much. I just want to be able to feel good after. And especially this has sit-ups and kettlebell swings. And I've noticed a lot, like when I go to do dumbbell snatch or clean and jerks, and same with kettlebell swings, my back does tire out quite easy. And I do find that I'm worried that I'm gonna start compensating. It's 4 rounds per time, 20 calories on any cardio machine, so I have a bike, and then 25 sit-ups, 15 kettlebell swings. It'd be a pretty good, like, just like easy movement through the whole thing. When I was doing this workout, I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe I said last video that I wasn't gonna do any CrossFit. Here I am doing kind of a CrossFit style workout, which, you know what? like I said, I'm here for the flow. Would I recommend doing this, especially if you're new to the gym? No, I think following a program is really what's gonna help you progress in the gym. But for me, right now in my mental state, this is what I need to do, and I think it's okay. I think I'm okay with being flowy. I wanna keep some of that cardiovascular endurance, so if I can't run, if I do a couple CrossFit workouts, get my breathing up a little bit, help maintain that a little bit, but I still will be following programming for my ollie lifting and some of the strength portions when it comes to my glutes and upper body. Anyways, I've done so much rambling in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you made it this far, thank you. I talked way too much. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. It truly helps the channel so much. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. You guys know where it is. And don't forget to be unstoppable. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Summer days burn me out, love just brings me down. Go inside like winter leaves that slowly leave the ground. Hey, you come back, I wanna give you a chance. Love me like you used to, so we can learn again. The skin is getting brown, baby, drink your night.